Welcome to our Sakai demo video on new notification features in the Tests and Quizzes tool. We'll start on the home page in Sakai and I'll go into my preferences. And in preferences you have a page where you can choose your notification settings. And each individual Sakai user can do this for themselves. This is not something you can set for anyone else. Now you might be familiar with notifications when you add an announcement or perhaps when you add something to the resources tool. You have a notification feature and it offers you a choice of either a low priority notification or a high priority notification. And if you choose high priority notification, everyone in your site is going to get an email notification no matter what. If you choose a low priority notification, however, there are some options. Your students can go into their preferences and can choose to either not receive low priority notifications or can choose to get one email a day summarizing all notifications rather than an individual set of emails. So if you send out 5 new announcements in a day and you set them all to low priority, your students will get 1 email instead of 5. Well, there's a new feature in the notifications, and if we scroll down, we'll see that now there is a Tests and Quizzes option. This is brand new. Previously, there was not any way for students to receive a notification when they submit a test or quiz. And you'll notice that the option here, the default option, is send me an email confirmation each time I submit an assessment. So in the new version of Sakai, anytime one of your students submits a test or a quiz, they will by default receive an email confirmation. And we've heard from a lot of students that they would like to receive this confirmation, so this should overall be a good thing. If you do have any students, however, that do not want to receive these notifications, simply tell them to go to their preferences and change their setting, and they'll be able to control whether they get these notifications or not. They can choose to not get any of them at all, or they can get a digest of 1 per day. And this does not have the low or high priority. This is all or nothing. They either get email confirmations one at a time, they get them in a digest, or they don't get them at all. So that's one new notification option. Let's go into a course and go into Tests and Quizzes to see the other. So in this course, I'm going to go into Tests and Quizzes, and I'm going to look at the settings of a particular assessment. In the Availability and Submissions area of the settings, if you scroll down, you'll see there's a new section called Email Notification. Now this is different from the notification we saw that operates more on the student side. That was a setting a student sets individually, and it affects their notifications in Tests and Quizzes throughout Sakai, for any Sakai site. This notification is for instructors, and it's on a per assessment setting. So for any individual assessment you create, you choose this notification for yourself. And you'll notice that the default is no. So if you don't want to get any emails when your students submit this particular assessment, just leave it on no and you won't have to worry about it. But if it's, say, a final exam and you really want to know when your students are submitting it, you can choose to either get a single email per submission, or you can choose to get an email digest. The difference being if you have 30 students who all submit an assessment in a single day, getting 30 emails or just getting 1. And again, you can set this per assessment. So you can set it on 1 assessment to receive emails, but that doesn't mean you'll be getting emails for all your assessments in all your courses. But hopefully with these 2 new notification features, both you and students will have a much easier way to keep track of test and quiz submissions in Sakai. In another demo video, we'll talk about a few other new options in the Test and Quizzes tool, including a new question type, a way to delete submissions for students, and a couple new ways to track student progress for your assessments. Thanks for watching.